What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Creatia Conversation, where we talk creativity and media and all that nerdish. I'm your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. And I'm joined this week once again by my co-host,
the patron saint of podcasting, the warden, Matt Ritter.
I love how fancy she does that. I appreciate that. I miss Mara. I'm doing all right. My left testicle is almost back to normal size, and Zoe pooped out her quarter. So,
two good things. Yeah. What you been up to though? What you been watching? What you been playing? What's going on in Matt's world? You know,
I actually posted a TikTok on it, but I watched two movies that I did not expect to like that I actually really enjoyed. The first was Predator: Badlands. I don't know why, but I saw the trailer when we watched the trailer for it. I was like, that doesn't really look like it's going to be my kind of thing. I like the Predator movies, but this one just seemed different and off to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I really did enjoy it. It was really cool. And I'm kind of sad I didn't go see it in theaters, and I waited for it to be on Hulu. And then a remake of a 1980s B movie slasher horror classic, Christmas horror classic, Silent Night, Deadly Night dropped. And that one I rented. And again, I didn't expect a remake of a B movie from the 80s to be anything I was going to enjoy, especially because I don't not like Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it's not like on my list of, hey, I'm going to watch this every Christmas. This is one of the greatest favorite, whatever.
Okay.
But I was like, fuck it. I need something to watch, something new. Let me watch it. And it was really good. Like, I actually might buy that movie. It was so good. I don't own the original, but I might buy that remake because I had a lot of fucking fun with it.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, Travis. There is a scene. So the premise is that there is a guy whose parents are killed by Santa, or a man dressed up as Santa, and he witnesses this, right? And there's a bunch of other stuff going on, but essentially he hears this voice in his head, and he's going about his life, and this voice is kind of telling him what it seems like to kill people. And there's one point where he meets this woman, and the voice convinces him that he needs to get rid of this woman, and she invites him to this party. And he walks into this party, and it is a white Christmas party. But Travis, it's not just any white Christmas party. It is a white supremacist Christmas party. It is full of white people. There are the German, well, not German flags, but, you know, the bad German flags everywhere. And he walks out to his car, grabs an axe, and the voice in his head's like, so what are we going to do? And he's like, we're going to kill them all. And then he goes in there with an axe and kills them all in a really fun... Like that scene from Kingsman when they're in the church and everyone flips and he's got to kill everyone in the church. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that. And that was kind of where the movie turned for me. And I was like, oh, okay. This is fun and kind of cathartic. I'm enjoying this.
Like, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay.
So, playing, same stuff. I hopped on Fortnite with John the other day for a little bit, and I'm still just grinding away at Pokemon. I've pretty much caught almost everything I've needed to catch that was shiny that I didn't have my my gamer tag for that's available in there, or my trainer name. So I'm almost done with that, and I'm just waiting for them to announce the new game and possibly when I can transfer all this stuff to Pokemon Home, because they just said early 2026, and I know it's only February, but this game dropped a while ago, and it would be nice to have Pokemon Home compatibility by now. Like, I've already beat the game and the DLC, and now I'm just fucking around. And I'd like to transfer some shit. So,
like to transfer. Okay. I see.
And Naked Attraction, randomly, and Beast Wars.
How far are you in Beast Wars?
What was the last thing I remember watching? I got Inferno. Inferno showed up.
You're getting close to the end of the first season. Okay.
Well, so there was the Inferno episode, and then there were like 2 episodes after that. Inferno wasn't even in the fucking episode. I'm like, you just got a new Predacon. Where the fuck is this Predacon? And then he came, like, as I was asking that question, he showed up in the next episode. I'm like, okay, so he is still around.
That was, I think, the next one he showed up in. It's funny because I just recently watched these, so I kind of remember. Is the one where they fucked up the maximal base, so they had to stay in beast mode too long, and they were going, yeah. I was thinking about what you said before about how a lot of the episodes seem like pretty standalone, but they were like. But I thought about, like, no, they're kind of establishing how this world works, like why there are certain rules and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, you kind of think, why don't they just blow up each other's base? Well, because that episode they showed there's an energon vein that goes underneath both bases that connects them both. You blow one up, you're going to blow the other one up. So that's why they don't blow up each other's base. And it's just a small thing that they kind of established Stonehenge at some point and all that other kind of stuff. Like, okay. So there's establishing stuff, but they still work in episodes.
I saw Dope Black Arachnia flying the floating island.
Yeah.
I saw the episode where they all had to stay in beast mode, and then their beast instincts took over. And Tigatron's like, "You need to get rid of your programming and embrace the beast and the robot." Saw the Dinobot clone episode. I feel like that was a while ago. Inferno's here.
Yeah, she only got a few episodes left for the last season. Yeah, because I think the next one after that is the one where Megatron calls the truce. And I think because then they find out that the aliens are coming in the next 2 episodes about when the aliens come. And
there was the whole thing where they did something and then they shot a signal to a tower on Mars that then shot a signal out into space. So that I did see. And then does the first season end with them finding the Autobots ship?
That's the end of the second season.
That's the end of the second season. So second season still just regular.
Second season is when we get the transmetals.
Really? I don't know why I thought transmetals was after the spark merging.
No, that's when you get the Transmetal 2.
And then Fusors is when
season 2.
Transmetal 2.
No,
Fusors is season 2 too. Okay. I used to have that fucking Eagle Wolf dude. I can't remember what the fuck his name is. Silverbolt. Yeah, I had that. That was cool.
They show up actually at the beginning of the second season.
And I had Transmetal 2 Cheetor.
I remember you having Transmetal 2 Cheetor. I remember seeing that in your hand at one point.
Yeah.
But end of this first season is when Optimus blows up the alien weapon thing, and the blast that comes out from that is what hits the planet and was what turns them into transmetals.
Dinobot's Transmetal 2 is really cool. White, right? Like it's like a white dinosaur.
Yeah, with the one I beam thing at the
Yeah. Okay. And that's Transmetal 2. All right. Well, yeah. So that's what I've been watching.
Cool. Got it. I got a couple of things here. I was watching The Burbs on Peacock.
I think I watched it in between. I don't remember when, but I binged the whole season, and I was dying for someone to watch it because I was trying to get Kate to watch it with me, and she put it off until I had finished it, and then she started watching it. I'm like, I needed someone to talk to about this shit as it was happening.
Yeah,
and I had nobody.
I just got to the part where the old lady who has her husband. There's gonna be spoilers here, people. But when the lady that had her husband in the freezer found out that her husband was fucking that lady, so that's where we just left off. So there's only 2 episodes left from where we are.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been unfolding very interestingly. I'm like,
dude, I was on her husband's neck like the whole. I'm like, you were on some shady shit. Why do you have that cell phone? Yeah. What is going on? Why are you avoiding questions? I don't trust this.
There's still more questions I have, even though they tried to say they answered them, because she was like, I escaped from my kidnapper and I met old boy a year ago. I'm like, there's still a 19-year gap here, lady. Like, what happened in them 19 years?
Yep.
Why did you not contact anybody? What the fuck? I still don't trust you. Like that whole neighborhood is shady as fuck. Cause what the fuck is up with the military lady that keep like dipping off or like just not going with people at times and all that other shit?
You
and
will
this other
find
lady
out.
got her husband in a freezer, and then he's just like,
you will find out everyone's shit. I can promise you that.
I'm sure.
The only one I fuck with is the weird dude.
I was telling him that to him, like he is literally my favorite part of this whole show.
Yep. Just out bathing naked in the moonlight and fucking riding his little fucking bicycle around. Like, he's the only one I fuck with.
Yeah. Because honestly, next bike I get, I'm getting one of them shits. Like, oh man. Also, I've been watching. We watched the first 3 episodes of the new season of Cross on Prime Video.
Okay.
So good show. Second season's been pretty good so far. They are actually touching on like immigration stuff and all that. I'm like, oh shit, okay. It's been good. But Matthew, we need to talk about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, we do.
You saw the most recent episode, I'm guessing.
I saw the most recent episode on Sunday.
Yeah, that was one I was just like, oh, because the way the show started off, it was just so happy and lighthearted. We forgot, I guess, that it was in the Game of Thrones world, and they reminded us this last episode, the world that we were in.
So here's my thing. I was actually like by the end of the episode, I was fine, but during the episode, I was getting really annoyed.
Why?
Because I have been waiting for this challenge, this challenge of the 7 or whatever the fuck they called it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got there, and then we got, the Targaryen being like, I'm with Dunk. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I was waiting for a big, lengthy fucking battle. Like, I know it was a tournament thing, but like I was expecting the battle for Winterfell or the shit that we got, like this epic fight scene that was going to take up most of the episode because it's only a 30-minute episode. So it's not like it takes that long to do it. And we spent most of the episode following Dunk around as he was a fucking child growing up. And I didn't want that.
Once again, you're a victim of your own expectations. I
expected Game of Thrones to Game of Thrones. I apologize.
They still did. That's the thing. They just didn't do it for the entire episode.
By the end, but I am used to receiving these big, cool battles and fights and shit, and that's what I thought this was going to be, and it was not. I do now understand that Dunk has a type. He likes light-skinned black girls. That's his thing. He does. Has since he was a child. I get it.
Absolutely.
I understand it.
But also, yes, it's a Game of Thrones show, but it's also a different show. So it's just like, you don't get this. It's not that kind of shit is not what the show is about. They're going to do it, but that's not what this show is about. The show is about the character of Dunk and the character of Egg.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the way they did that, that big melee battle, though, how it's just like, it felt like chaos, and you like that POV inside Dunk's helm and all that kind of shit. Like, you kind of go into this thinking like, okay, he's going to get into this. He's going to give as good as he gets, but he's going to come out on top. It's going to be no, he got mollywopped for almost the entire fucking battle.
I was like, Dunk's a bitch at first. I'm like, you're a bitch. Get up and do something. And then he finally started fighting back and doing some shit.
Well, he was trying. He's a very inexperienced knight, sir. Like he was going up against way more experienced people. He's just big, so he was able to take it and keep going.
Well, I also think he was a little scared going into that.
Like, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah,
because he's never done this before.
He was a little apprehensive.
Mm-hmm. Egg doing that scream of like wait when he saw that he was moving.
What up, Just?
Good to see you, man. Glad to have you here.
They're about to call the whole thing.
You said
But
what?
then, like I said, yeah, because they were about to call the whole tournament.
Oh yeah, they were.
But then, like you said, Game of Thrones, and they took what is it? Aragon? Aaron?
What are you trying to figure? Who? What do you mean?
The fucking Targaryen that got his skull bashed the fuck in.
Oh, Baelor.
Baelor, that's what it. Okay,
Yeah, that's Prince Baelor.
They're all Aegons, Dagons.
That's Baelor. Thing is with that, this is how this things kind of get set up now to where Egg is now like closer in line of succession because now Baelor's younger brother, who was in that melee, is now next in line to be king. And then his sons will be next in line. One of them, they sent him off to be a maester. The other one is the older brother, who's a piece of shit, who's probably going to get himself killed at some point. And then there's Egg.
So there's the drunk brother who's a knight, who's a piece of shit. There's the other shitty brother who
they sent off to be a maester.
No, the one that was fighting in this battle.
The drunk one is the one that's going to be sent off to be a maester.
Are you sure? I thought there was another brother that got sent off to be a maester because he was useless. Okay.
There's 3. The one that was useless that was with them when he went into that first inn and he was drinking downstairs. Yeah.
And then lying about Dunk stealing his brother because he didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's the one that sent it off to be a maester. Yeah. Like I'm 95% sure there's 3 brothers. Yeah, now Egg is more directly in line to be king. There's only actually one person ahead of him. So, well, once his father becomes king, then there's one person ahead of him, which is his older brother.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We know now the little fortune teller lady said he was going to be a king and he was going to, have people hate him and shit. So like, oh, damn, how you turn into such a little shit? I don't know.
Yeah, Egg seems so sweet. It's weird that he'll be like the unlikely king and everyone's going to hate him and he's going to die in fire.
Yeah. Or it might be a thing where the way history is told is not what actually happened, like kind of like how they're doing with House of the Dragon, where it's, only history of it is, from that book, Fire and Blood, which is just a recounting by the Targaryen. So it's just the ones who, the victors write the story, So
I did like when we went back in time and they went and stole that shit off the battlefield. And they went to go pawn it, and the dude that they're pawning to is like, Damon's rebellion's over. Take your leather somewhere else.
Yeah,
because we know kind of where this falls.
Kind of helps you, like, yeah. I see, yeah. But all right. Speaking of the Game of Thrones world, though, let's watch a trailer here. The trailer for season 3.
Time jumps. Yay.
Okay. Here we go. Dragon season 3.
Where were you?
Getting laid?
Probably.
Alicent came to Dragonstone. She will open the gates of the Red Keep and surrender to me.
You cannot trust her. The king has abdicated the throne. A new dawn is coming. A new line of unsullied kings. You are the Queen of Dragons. You have an absolute power within your grasp.
Soon or late, Rhaenyra will send her new dragons here. It would be the end.
This is the moment you become queen.
June. So they're
So they call
promising
it-
us a lot of fire and blood, Matt.
Well, you just told me not to set my expectations, so
Well, this is different. They actually set your expectations on this one.
the other fucking Duncan Egg did too, because they were showing like what's gonna happen this season, and then they showed all these bloody fight scenes and shit, and they did it after like episode 1 or 2. And I thought it was like coming up, and then I've been watching all these episodes waiting for the fight scene that I saw in the preview that they showed me. And then we got to the episode with the fight scene. Yeah, Kate makes me watch those. Sometimes I try and shut them off and she gets mad at me. So I've been waiting for this fight scene, and then I got there and they're like, here's Dunk as a child. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, see, I don't ever watch those, so I don't even know what's there.
They did set my expectations. It's not 100% my fault.
Okay, I'll give you that.
There never is. There never is, Mara.
Indeed. I also forgot to give y'all the whole rigmarole here. Please watch us live. If you're not watching us live, no, you can do it at twitch.tv/Creatia World. Go there, subscribe for free, blah, blah, blah. Prime, all that shit. Do it. Also, YouTube, subscribe, flick the bean, all that shit. Go to those things. Thank you. Matt,
Travis,
call it.
heads.
What's your topic?
My topic. There's a thing, right?
Yeah, but it's we didn't update it, so it still has the old shits. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also not even in the Creatia Conversation when I still got getting out.
Don't worry about it.
My topic is I want to know what's a movie you go back to and think, oh shit, that's where I saw he, she, they, them before they were famous. Because as a horror fan, obviously there are a lot of horror actors who got their start in horror movies. Some of the more famous ones being Kevin Bacon in Friday the 13th or Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street before they became Kevin Bacon and Johnny Depp. But this actually came to me because I was watching Never Back Down. And I always forget that Evan Peters is just like a supporting character in Never Back Down.
Who's Evan Peters?
He is the new Quicksilver from the X-Men, X-Men universe. He was the Quicksilver in WandaVision.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Ralph
He's in
Bohner.
American Horror Story. He's in a bunch of shit now. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I'm like, holy shit, that is Evan Peters. And like the first time I ever saw him was Never Back Down. But what are some movies where like you either rewatch them and you go back, or you're like, oh shit, that's where I know you from?
One that immediately comes to mind. It's not necessarily where I know him from, but it's just like I think about it every time I watch the movie again. Like, oh right, first time I saw you was here. That's Samuel L. Jackson in Coming to America.
That's a good one.
So I'm just like, every time that robbery happens, I'm like, oh wait a minute, that's damn Samuel L. Jackson. That's Nick Fury. That's usually the one that'll get me. It's just okay. But yeah, I see a lot of random things like watching Living Single. A lot of actors that showed up on that show that we just didn't even think about seeing in other places until later. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but I remember Living Single being one of those shows that had a lot of like black actors and actors that showed up on there that later became bigger stars. Yeah, those are the two main ones for me, though. Living Single gave me a lot of them, but the one I really thought about was Samuel L. Jackson in Coming to America.
I always forget he's in that too.
Yeah. I never think about it until I'm watching the movie. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. What about
you guys out there? Go ahead.
You gonna let me host the show, Matt?
No,
Damn.
I don't. Fuck that.
What about y'all out there? Who's the one that you see in an old production and you go, oh shit, yeah, you was here first. Forgot you were there. Or, oh, that's where I know you from. Let us know in them comments. We want to know. All right, Matt. Let's pop off with another trailer here.
Did you know Leonardo DiCaprio was in Critters 3 before he became Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I haven't seen Critters 1, 2, or 3. So
Oh, I'll shut the fuck up because you got the trailer going. But after this, remind me I have something to tell you.
okay.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Cannon. I'm Deputy Chief of the U.S. Embassy. Your daughter Katie has been found.
That's not Seth Rogen, is it?
She's alive.
Talking about the voice?
No, the dude.
Oh, I don't think so.
It looked like Seth Rogen.
No, that's not Seth Rogen.
It kind of looks like Seth Rogen, though.
Listen, Matthew, I've
All
said
white people
many,
look alike.
I said many a times all white people look alike, but that man does not look like Seth Rogen. Okay, that angle maybe he kind of does.
Yeah, I'm just saying there. He kind of looks like Seth Rogen if he lost some weight and worked out.
She's been missing for 8 years. What was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
She just needs our care and lots of love.
How many others were found?
She was missing for 8 years. She was in a
We're
sarcophagus.
still alive.
That's not your daughter no more.
What happened to Katie?
He is very distinct, but tell me that guy does not kind of look like Seth Rogen.
Not to the point where I may have thought it was Seth Rogen.
He had sunglasses on when I said it to be Seth.
But yeah, 8 years missing. Found her in a sarcophagus. That's not your that is not your daughter no more, man. You need to.
Don't worry, Grandma. It's fun to be dead.
So, fun fact about this trailer. I didn't watch it. I was just kind of cruising around and I saw that this was on here and I saw who was directing this movie and then I added it so that I could watch it here for the first time. Because the guy who's directing this directed one of my favorite movies from last year or 2 years ago. I don't remember. I think it was 2024, which was Evil Dead Rise. So Lee Cronin did Evil Dead Rise and I loved Evil Dead Rise. And now he's doing The Mummy, or Lee Cronin's The Mummy. And I was like, I need to watch this, and I want to watch it ASAP. And there was nothing in the doc for trailers, so I was like, I'm putting that in there.
It's funny. I was actually getting ready to add it, but then I saw you already did. Like the day you added it, because I was looking through trailers, and I was like, oh, we can add this in here. And she means Seth.
Yeah, I know she fixed it. See, he looked way more like Seth Rogen than the dude that played Iron Fist.
Y'all tell us, does he look like old boy that played Iron Fist / the dude that was in Game of Thrones, the one that was fucking Renly Baratheon? I can't remember his name. Marjorie's brother.
Marjorie
Tyrell. I'm never going to remember, so I'm not going to even bother. We can move on to my topic, though. So tell me, who is your favorite?
Loras
Tyrell. That sounds right. Yeah. Your favorite non-traditional actor. Like when I say non-traditional, I mean, person who didn't come up as an actor. Like say they'd be, singer, rapper, athlete, whatever it may be. Who is your favorite? Not necessarily the best, but your favorite.
I had a hard time with this because automatically I go to horror movies and then I question, are stuntmen actors? Because if their role, if they come up as stuntmen,
but they come up in movies though, so it's kind of
that exactly.
Yeah.
And then same thing, I was like, all right, well, if I discount that, because obviously I'd say Nick Castle for his portrayal of Michael Myers or Kane Hodder as Jason because he's the best Jason. And that also, his role as Jason transitioned him into doing actual acting in movies, but he was just a stuntman who got cast. And it was his portrayal and body movements and everything that brought the character to be what we all know it up. But then I'm like, all right, is wrestling considered acting? Because fucking Dave Bautista.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you Dave Bautista.
Out of all, and don't get me wrong, John Cena is hilarious and fun, and I love John Cena, and shout out to him. He retired and all of that. But my favorite of the, because we're not going to talk about Terry, because Terry was a shitty actor and a shitty wrestler and a shitty person all in one. When you look at all of the wrestlers who got into acting, like really got into acting, like we can discount Triple H and his bullshit. You know, Roddy Piper did one movie, like we can knock some of that stuff off. But you think Edge did an actual good bit of acting on television and stuff?
Yeah, Vikings.
Yep. And Haven too on Sci-Fi. He was on that a bunch before he got Vikings. But John Cena, The Rock, and Batista, right? The three biggies.
Yeah.
My favorite of those three is Batista.
They try to do it with Seth, and then they cut him from the movie.
Hey, you know what? He might, you know, things might, he might be coming back around. Who knows?
Maybe. However, speaking of Seth, he is actually on Club Shay Shay this week. I watched the interview.
I watched some of it.
He actually said in that interview he doesn't like the process. So it would have to definitely be like the absolute right project to get him interested, because he just doesn't like doing it.
Yeah. The only reason I saw his stuff from Club Shay Shay was because Jaylan posted in the chat how they have the worst transitions, like the worst segues, and he was posting clips of the segues where Seth Rollins was talking about how like they do a great job of like if kids are backstage making sure they have their parents, and then he's like, so when you go to the bathroom or when you have to use the bathroom, and Seth's like in the ring, and he's like, yeah. He's like, oh no, that doesn't happen. Like just dumb shit.
It was especially bad in this particular interview. I think there was a lot of like editing and cutting that wasn't done well, because they're usually more smooth than that. But yeah. So you going with Batista?
I'm gonna go with Batista. Michael Jordan was a close second, but he only did the one movie.
It's a great movie, though.
It is a great movie.
he wasn't acting particularly well in that movie, but
listen, nostalgic goggles on, rose-colored glasses. He was fantastic.
Oh man! To be fair, a lot of it was him acting with cartoon characters that he couldn't actually see, and he had never acted before. So give him a little bit of a grace there. But I was thinking about it. And then I realized there's somebody who I really enjoyed, who I knew but didn't really know that they weren't an actor before. Because we got the Ice Cubes and all that kind of stuff. Like younger kids now don't know that Ice Cube was Ice Cube, But there's somebody who I didn't know was like a for real athlete before they became an actor, and that's Carl Weathers.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, Apollo Creed. He played football. He's a football player. And I'm like, oh shit, I enjoy the fuck out of Carl Weathers and pretty much everything I've seen him in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think he might be up there as my favorite. I like Ice Cube a lot. Like I really enjoy seeing Ice Cube. Like even that horrible movie, World of Worlds, that he was in, I enjoyed watching Ice Cube in that movie because it was so horrible, and they had Ice Cube doing this ridiculous shit that's not like Ice Cube. It was so fucking funny to me.
I was not watching it. I refused to put myself through that.
Well, I enjoy bad movies. So
I know. Listen, I also enjoy bad. Me and Will have a whole thing about watching bad, scary movies. It is a whole thing we are doing now. And I can sit back and laugh and enjoy them. But I heard so much bad about this movie. I was like, I just feel like I'm gonna be miserable the entire time.
I mean, I told y'all how bad it was after I watched it, but I still enjoyed it because it was dumb fun, because it was so much. It was such a ridiculous thing because it was, it was a pandemic movie, and they also were like blatantly just plugging Amazon Prime the entire time. It's just like, oh, this is so bad. Like there's this one part where they actually have to, in order for them to get something that they need, they do an Amazon drone delivery. The dude's like, you got to order it on Amazon, and then you can use this gift card I'm going to give you to order it on Amazon, and I can send a drone to bring it to you. I'm like, really? This is so dumb. Oh, but I loved it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Carl Weathers.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Mhm.
Also, I didn't explain it, but the reason I picked Batista is the range that Batista has. Like, there is the joke that Dwayne plays the same character in every movie and has the same wardrobe in every movie.
They're all very
And-
similar. I wouldn't say the same, but they're definitely similar.
I was gonna say this later half of his career, I'd agree, but you still have stuff like the Game Plan and like some of the earlier stuff when he was still skinny
Yeah.
before
Gridiron
he started
Gang and things like that. Yeah.
eating a moose a day and got big again. And then John Cena, he's mostly comedic at this point. Like everything he does, even like he can do some serious stuff. We saw some serious stuff in the HBO show that's blanking me
Peacemaker.
right now. Peacemaker. There you go. I kept wanting to say Homelander, and I'm like, same but different. Same but different.
You're absolutely right.
Same but different. So like we've seen more serious acting moments and stuff from him, but like his main thing is the comedy,
Being
right?
comedian. Yeah.
Batista has a great
And the
range.
reason why the comedy works so well with him too is because he's that like being that goofy and that silly, and he's still that fucking big, and it's just
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's fun.
But you get that with Batista. You get a lot of more serious roles with Batista, dramas and things like that. You get the
Have
action.
you- Have
you
you
get a
watched
lot
the most
more out of
recent thing with
Batista.
him and Momoa?
Him and Momoa. No, I have not, but it is on my list.
Yeah, it's on mine too. I haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah. But he was in
Yeah.
Knock at the Cabin, and he like that was nowhere near what we've seen Batista play. Like he does some good shit.
Yeah, I agree. What about y'all out there? Who is your favorite non-traditional actor? You know, is it a singer? Is it a rapper? You know, is it an athlete? Who is your favorite? And are you proud of me for not saying Will Smith? You know, let me know in the comments. I want to know. Even if you're not proud of me, just say you are.
What is the timeline between Will Smith releasing his rap projects and starring in The Fresh Prince? Like how long was he rapping as Will Smith before Fresh Prince happened?
Let's check the Wikipedia. We got time today. Let's see.
Because I almost feel like it's simultaneous.
It was not simultaneous. It definitely was not. Let's see. Early live career. 1985 to 1992. DJ Jazzy Jefferson for Fresh. And did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay. Sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air started in 1990. So 5 years of rapping before.
Okay. To be fair, I was 3 years old in 1990, so I didn't really know better at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was
A very PG rap career from what Eminem tells me.
yeah, mostly.
Because I don't know if you know this, but Will Smith don't have to cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too.
I mean, yeah, but you know, he won Grammys.
He did.
Oh, he didn't even say the next line. Damn. I thought you were gonna be like, think I could give a damn about a Grammy? Yeah, you didn't do it. Okay.
Half your critic couldn't even stomach me, let alone stand me. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're only 40 minutes in. We got time for more trailers. We're gonna just trailer out for the rest of the show.
Trailers. Don't worry about that. That wasn't important.
I assumed it wasn't.
PlayStation. I missed that. Oh, damn it! You didn't remind me to tell you after that trailer for The Mummy.
What's up?
There is a Puppet Master game.
Again.
There's a Puppet Master game that is on Steam that you can get for free and is about to be delisted.
I already have it.
Oh, okay. I literally just saw a thing and it made me think of you.
I'm very much aware. I already have it.
How is it?
I haven't played it yet. I just have it on my PC, but I definitely have it.
Okay.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, just called the Puppet Master of the game. Yeah. Anyway, back to this Star Trek trailer.
We'll have a track for a horror movie.
I don't know what she's talking about.
What horror movie, Mara?
We've seen a few trailers for this.
Oh. Okay. So it wasn't a track that was on a horror movie. It was a track based off the title of a horror movie. Gotcha.
I watched. We've seen a couple of these trailers already, and it's just this. It still is just not hitting for me. And the thing is, I don't know what I want from a Star Trek game, Matt. But this
isn't
it.
I know.
It's like because I want to do the battles with the ships and all that kind of stuff,
but not
I want to have the stuff with on the bridge with the crew and all that kind of stuff. But the way they're doing it here is not appealing to me at all.
They need to make it an RPG. But as you level up, you rank up. You start as a cadet,
an ensign, or as a cadet. Okay,
an ensign, cadet, ensign. I'd say cadet. And as a cadet, you kind of learn how to do the mechanics of the game, how to shoot the phasers and stuff like that. And then you become an ensign on a ship. And as you level up and play through the game, you gain rank until you're actually captaining your own ship.
Yeah, it takes
and then she'll have
Starfleet Academy all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like that idea. Speaking of cadets, I've also been watching Starfleet Academy. I forgot because the show is actually kind of forgettable. I'm not mad that I'm watching it, but it's nothing special. I keep looking for a reason for me to tell other people to watch it, and I have none. You don't have to bother.
Yeah, I know you told me about that, and I looked at it because I forget. I saw somebody. Becky Lynch might be on it.
Yes, she is.
Okay. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll go check that out.
Yeah.
But then
I didn't know.
Travis keeps telling me, nah.
Don't bother. It was, but I remember watching the scene and I was like, is that Becky Lynch? And I only saw her for a second, and then they went back to she actually had a speaking part. I'm like, that's fucking Becky Lynch. Okay.
Is she like Scotty's daughter or some shit? Grandmother?
They haven't connected her to anybody else, but she is, full on accent and everything. So
yeah.
They would she wouldn't be his daughter because this is set way, way, way in the future.
Great granddaughter?
Further than that. It's just Star Trek Discovery shot way further in the future where Starfleet basically had fallen apart and they're rebuilding it. And they just started back up Starfleet Academy. And so
that would be the good basis for a game.
Yeah. All right.
From the makers of Final Fantasy. In the mind of Gene Roddenberry.
The game couldn't come from his mind. He's dead, but so this is a game, I guess, where you run an anime shop.
So you're telling me someone wanted a job at an anime store so bad but could not get hired that they went and created a game to simulate what it would be like?
Yeah. There's other ones like coffee shop ones and all that kind of shit. So yeah, they exist. My question is,
I wonder if you could use that in
What
your
about the
job
hentai
application.
so I can put my favorite movie, where I can put the hentai section, so I can put, figure out where to put your favorite stuff.
mean, yeah, where's the dragon dildo section?
What
All
else
those
we got?
giant fucking tentacles.
Let's watch this one.
How you doing, Mara? You doing good? You coming back anytime soon?
Matt misses you.
I said that at the beginning of the show.
I
which
know.
is weird
That's why I
because
said it. I don't know if she was here for that.
there was
part,
a
so I was
point
telling her that you said it.
Which is weird because there was a point in time where we were doing the show where I was hoping she just wouldn't be around because she got on my nerves. We've come a long way. The immortal man.
You live in a house haunted with ghosts of people who died because of you.
Now, when you say
You
they
abandoned your
died
kingdom.
because of him, did he kill
You
them?
abandoned your son.
Or did he make a decision that led to the death?
Yeah. Or was it through inaction that they died? You know.
Your gypsy son is running the Peaky Blinders like it's 1919 all over again.
Good for him.
I can't help it because I'm not that man anymore.
I know absolutely nothing about Peaky Blinders.
Me neither.
In an act of treason that will decide this war for Germany.
But I saw that one dude. I'm like, well, I've seen him and stuff.
And I don't give a fuck about the world.
I bet you decided this wasn't your war.
Pretty much everyone so far I've seen and stuff.
Understandable.
Looking for me.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
It's a lot easier if you're not breastfeeding and shit. You can just walk away and.
It's Tommy Shelby. Who the fuck is Tommy Shelby?
But she multitasked while we were doing Super Flashy right after Luna was born. I just tilt the camera up.
Yup. Tim Roth. Yup. I don't know where the fuck I know him from.
Once, I nearly got fucking everything.
Tim Roth is in a bunch of Tarantino movies.
But nearly doesn't
Yeah.
count.
How does it feel to be a savage and a beast?
So that looks interesting.
I mean, I feel like I have to go watch Peaky Blinders first. But now that I know it's about like some violent gangster in the streets of London, maybe.
Got another game trailer here. This one involves dragons.
Ooh. We could just rewatch the trailers for Crimson Moon and Project Windless.
I got a couple more trailers here. If we get
Dragonkin.
maybe we'll go back and watch.
Oh.
Yeah, so what, dude? Play the damn thing.
Apparently your age restriction, Travis,
The fuck?
is not set high enough.
I don't have age restrictions. What the fuck is he doing?
Peaky Blinders is a whole different show, Mara. That sounds like something I'd enjoy watching. Love me them Peaky Blinders.
Let's try this again. Because what the fuck was that?
Where'd it go?
Okay. Let's try this again.
Does your state Yeah, is it Georgia? Is that the problem?
Nah. That wouldn't matter anyway. I got a VPN on.
Dragonkin.
Hello, hunters. Let's explore
Hi.
the city of Montascale in Dragonkin the Banished. Serving as a hub, Montascale is the center of your operations, where you can prepare, improve, and share your progress. Montascale starts at level 1 and can progress to level 50 through your actions. Each city level reached can unlock new craftsmen, possibilities, or improvement points that can be spent freely.
This already sounds like something if I had more time I'd be into.
All characters created in the same city benefit from the unlocked improvements. Visit the enchanters and modify fragments, optimize and customize your skills. Unlock the Draconic Atlas to obtain information and bonuses against your enemies, and many other improvements. Each improvement unlocked in the city of Montascale is accompanied by a visual transformation, with entire neighborhoods opening up or shops expanding. A city can be created online, allowing you to invite your friends or join another player's city. All participants contribute to the city's development and benefit from the upgrades that are unlocked. You can also exchange equipment, fragments using shared chests. Up to 32 players can explore the city and enjoy its progress.
What if I don't want
You
to
can form groups of up to 4 hunters.
You should have plenty of time, Travis. It's not like you have any nut nuggets running around.
Join the adventure of Dragonkin the Banished on
but
March 19th,
unfortunately, I've
2026.
decided
For
to
buyers of the Bloodscales edition, discover Dragonkin on March 16th,
start
2026.
taking some online classes and also plan a wedding. So I'm a little busy, sir.
Multitask. Listen to all your classes on audiobook while you play the game.
If it was that simple. Oh boy. Where do you sit in the world of Toy Story? How you feel about it?
I like Toy Story.
Have you seen the most recent one?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Forky?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Here's Toy Story 5.
You Forky to Karen Beverly, your beloved bride.
Yeah!
Still feel like this should have ended after 3, but
Husband and wife. Who poisoned the maid of honor?
Oh, Bonnie, there's a package for you. Oh, thank you. Hi there, I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
Extinction! Not again! Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, Device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends,
Yeah.
but then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See? Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer. No, in Spanish.
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody,
Jesse, hello?
is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
We're down! Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
I'm losing Bonnie.
Mm.
This Device.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, Woody?
It's called a poncho, Forky. Whoa!
Someone needs a blue marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace. It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup.
I do like that it's relevant to the times, you know?
Yeah.
She's getting away, boss! Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Bonnie still needs us.
Come on, Bullseye! Buzz, you stay here. I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho.
It's good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
Ah, damn it, they got me again.
They're gonna get you every time, Travis.
I'm gonna watch it. Like it's just like fuck.
In about 5 years, there's gonna be a Toy Story movie, but all of the toys are gonna be AI virtual reality toys that kids play with.
I refuse to believe that's what's gonna happen. But what is happening now is us ending this show. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to watch us on and follow us on all the socials. IG, Twitter, TikTok, at It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Also on Blue Sky at Creatia World.bsky.social. You can also find us on the Facebook, facebook.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, check out a couple of our Facebook groups. One of them being facebook.com/group/Them Dragons. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, all that good stuff, hop on in there, talk about the shit with us. What did you think of the last episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms? Pop in there, talk about it. Let us know how you feel about Baylor getting his head caved in. Talk about it. If you're a wrestling fan, check out facebook.com/group/Smacking It Raw. What's happening there, Matt?
I think that if they hadn't taken off the helmet, he would have been fine and would have lived. But they removed the helmet and that fucked him up.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what's happening in the world of wrestling, but I do know that there's a Facebook group where if you do know what's happening in the world of wrestling, you can connect with other people who do and talk about it and have a good fun time and not have to worry about any of the drama or bullshit that you find everywhere else in the internet wrestling community. So if you just want to enjoy wrestling, talk with people who enjoy it and post funny memes and shit and have a good time, go there.
You make fun of the fact that Vince McMahon walking around looking like Pepe Le Pew,
or a mob boss from a comic book.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. You can find me on all the socials at Lord_Cusslott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT, except for on Blue Sky where there is no underscore. Matt, where can they find you?
At Getting Off. Everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, all of the places. And also, we have a new episode of Getting Off dropping this Sunday. It will be up very soon. So you can, alert yourself and go watch it, where Will and I sit down and I watch a movie that I did not know existed, but is the twin dinosaur brother and or sister of Jurassic Park, apparently, because it is a dinosaur movie that came out the same year as Jurassic Park, and it's called Carnosaur, and boy, do you need to see us react to this fucking movie.
You know what you should do? Another movie for you to check out in that same vein, but a lot more recent. When I say more recent, I mean like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Terror Birds.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Listen, Matt. I was on the crew for that movie, so watch it.
I will talk to Will. We will add it to the list.
Yeah. There's a certain scene that I'll try to remember to put it in the trailers for next week, just to watch the trailer for it, because it's fucking ridiculous.
All right, hey, so write this down. 2 things.
I'm not writing down anything, but go ahead. What are you saying?
Well, I'll write it down. So
I'm not near a pen. That's why I'm not writing anything down.
I have a phone with an app. Terror Birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trailer and the Association trailer for next week.
That sounds familiar.
That's the movie that me and John were on that never got released that had Kevin Nash in it.
Right.
And there is a trailer, I know for a fact, on IMDb on the page where I am listed as Minion number 6.
Yeah, I didn't act in the movie or have any like on-screen roles. I was just a PA.
Crew. Yeah.
But yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Until then, we out.